This is part 2 of 4 videos introducing the dynamic development model. In part 1, I raise a number of issues with respect to the concept of skills, characterizing it as a one-dimensional concept. In this video, I overview the model developed by myself and colleagues in response to the issues raised. It is a model you can learn to support you in taking an active approach to your personal and professional development. It can help you tailor your development to what is relevant to you in terms of what you choose to do, why you choose to do it, and finally, how you choose to do it. This is a diagrammatic representation of the full dynamic development model. I'll now briefly outline the aspects of the model so you can gain an overview before I go into more detail in the later videos. The model has 3 main aspects. Firstly, the central hexagon represents a new concept replacing the one-dimensional thinking of skills. This new static and dynamic development concept is key to the dynamic development model as a whole, and I'll explain it in detail in the 3rd video in this series. The second aspect of the dynamic development model is the group of hexagons that encircle the central hexagon. These are about you being active and looking to take responsibility for your personal and professional development. If you are looking to develop in a particular area and you are unclear as to how to move forward, this group of hexagons can prompt you in answering, so what do I do next? Now, working through these hexagons, starting from the top is the dynamic you. Recognizing that this model is about you and how you want to progress. Moving clockwise, we do suggest that you need some way of recording your progress so that you can actually see progress and also to help you to reflect on that progress. However, what we don't intend is to tell you to do a full documented personal development plan, unless of course you want to, and that is the point. You should record your progress as you want to. We just think you need to be actively engaged in your personal and professional development. One of my colleagues in the group that developed the model suggested his memory was his recording system. So there are a range of views on this one. Next, we think you need to seek out external feedback from people you trust. This could be part of a formal mentoring scheme, or you could informally speak with someone. If you have a friend or colleague who you think is a great presenter, for example, why not have a chat with them or ask them to give you some feedback next time you present? Whatever it is you want to develop, you do need someone to give you a reference point about your ability. We can be better or worse than we think we are. Moving to the next hexagon, we think that philosophically we all develop whether we try to or not. However, we'd encourage you to get out there and discover, explore, try things out. We'd suggest your development might be more wide-ranging, more rewarding and quicker if you do try. Be open to new ideas and different ways of doing things and challenge your own thinking as you do. Getting situational awareness is an essential part of developing to become competent in situations. Greater understanding of situations will support your development. I'll talk more about situational awareness when I provide more detail about the static and dynamic concept at the center of this model. Allied to situational awareness is dispositional awareness. What do you know about you and how that affects you in a specific situation? The more you understand about yourself, the more you can understand and support the development you need. The final aspect is situational competence. The dynamic development model, if it is to be more than a one-dimensional concept, must support people with their personal and professional development toward them being competent in situations. Put simply, translating development to being able to do things. That concludes the overview of the dynamic development model.